I've played for 60 years roughly.
Vic DeMarines, my gym number is like 9-8, and I played for like 35 years.
Joe Davey, index 13-8, and I've played for maybe 53 years.
Aaron Pickle, 33, and I've played for about 7 years, about a 14.
Okay, today we're going to work on aim, alignment, and posture for putting. So we can all walk over here, and I'll introduce us to a drill to start that. Good over this way. We're going to edit this. Okay, first I want to start off, a lot of people like long putters, short putters, all different kinds of putters. But I feel like the fundamentals from the ground up is where it starts. And I was always taught, without the putter in your hand, you want to stand up straight, nothing in your hands, and bend from your knees like an athletic position. From there, you would like to bend from your waist with your arms hanging naturally, so you create a nice V from your chest to your hands. From there, you would rock with your shoulders, not necessarily keeping your head still. People always say that you can move your head, but I feel like the base of your body from the waist down needs to be more still than your head. So a few drills that I've learned growing up were back to alignment, because I would always put sticks down to start off. Obviously, you probably want to do it on the straight putt, not breaking. So, this is probably the straightest I'm going to get here these days. Before you putt this, I would say reading a putt. Down here in Southwest Florida, we've got a lot of grain. And there are two different types of putters, linear and non-linear. In linear, you use lines. Use lines, I would always take a look at the ball, read it, and then come behind the hole and read it. Just so you can see the lines from in front of the hole and behind the hole. Non-linear, you don't see lines. So it's basically like a clock on the hole. You would want to kind of feel, you see curved lines. You see where it goes in. You know, if I put some tees down, and not those tees first. Obviously, this would be 6 o'clock. And this would be 9 o'clock. 12, 3. And so you kind of base it off like a clock, where the ball falls in. Myself, I am a linear putter. I see lines, so I kind of pick, ball outside and kind of go from there. How do you feel, Mr. Trella?
I'm linear.
Linear?
Take a spot.
Take a spot?
Is that the
Mr.
same?
Davey, you vary from week to week, don't you?
No, linear all the time.
Or day to day, excuse me. Pickle?
Linear.
Okay. So that seems to be a lot of the trend these days too. You know what? Let's. Pickle, how about you demonstrate first? Okay. No, Mr. Davey.
Oh,
I'm going to pick on you.
all right.
Let's set up. I've got this. Straight putt. First, for linear, I would come behind the hole, but as you come across the hole, I would check the grain. The grain is growing this way. Okay, the grain's growing that way, so it's going to hold it a little bit to the left. So I would say this putt, you would go right center. Okay, and let's work on the fundamentals first. Okay. I always like for my right foot to come in the putt first with a square face so you can see it like to square their feet up and then leave their shoulders open, which either A, leaves their face open, they push it a bunch, or they try to compensate completely. So I feel like what's major is you get everything aligned correctly to start.
Step in with the right,
Step in with the right,
line it up,
line it up, and make sure everything is aligned correctly.
square.
Yes, sir.
and then rock.
And then rock. It's a comfortable rock.
Do it what?
You can hit a putt, yes, sir. And you're that good, so
Just like
you can hit the
yesterday.
stick and make it. Okay? Mr.
That
Trella?
means he's excused, huh?
You're excused.
Thank you.
Mr. Trella? Okay, so as you walk out the whole line, that's the way I do it. That's kind of the way I would teach it too. I always look, especially down here, the rain is huge. Later in the day, it gets worse. In the morning, not so much. Right foot in first. Just want to make sure everything's aligned together. Nice and comfy. Just going to rock the shoulders. Good move. Good going.
What about
Okay.
me? If you made a good move, I made the
A
putt.
lot of them don't go in. There you go. Excellent. We can scratch that. No, we can. It's headed. Nick, you're up, my friend.
I want to make everybody else look good. That's my goal.
If you look at Pickle, he has his right foot first off forward. His alignment correct. It's just easier to see your line when you put your right foot in first. Let's give Pick one more try. Good putt. All right, all in all, aim, alignment, and posture is key. But I think that one of the major things is speed. I feel like you need to pick your speed before your line. You disagree? Explain why.
Pace is crucial.
Pace is crucial, then pick your line. If you pick your line and you have no clue how fast it is, then you're going to adjust and decelerate or accelerate too much. Let's work on a few putts with pace. Starting with speed. Still use the aim, posture, and alignment for a longer putt as well. Same routine. Now come read the putt behind the hole. Green's all moving to the left. Try to get a little in too. As you're coming around, I kind of, you lean your putting. You almost want to look at the high side of the ball on the break so you can see where the low part of the green is. So I would always do that. I'd walk back and set up my routine. Routine is key in every shot. So I set down, I would pick a spot in front of the ball. I'd pick a little spot about here and then almost follow something beyond the hole. So I'm picking spots like towards the hole. I'm not picking a line. And then I would set up as usual. my right foot in first, adjust everything square, rock. Pace wasn't great, but that's why we're here to learn, right? So I'll do the same thing. A little more into the grain than I thought. Or we just have slow grains here. So. You're up first. Happy to try.
Justin, if you put $1 on it, he wins.
You betcha.
I only need one.
Yeah, I like it.
Gee.
So remember the routine.
You want me to-
I would pick a spot. I like to do that. It's not necessarily the way everybody likes to, but the way I would teach it, since you are linear, you see lines, I would pick a spot beyond the hole, about 6 inches beyond the hole.
On my line.
Well, because it's a little into it, so you
On
want to
my
hit it
line.
to that spot.
Okay.
It's straight putt, Joe.
No, I think it's going to go a little right back. That's not on this planet.
Okay, we'll give you one more shot.
Good putt.
I don't know what kept it out, Joe, honestly.
I don't know how it stayed out, yeah. I think you're right, Vic.
The wind didn't blow left, did it?
There you go. Well,
Pick, watch your target, pick your
I got
target.
it. I got it.
Look at
That's
this.
it. Except that it broke to
That
the
was
right.
excellent. You rock your shoulders correctly, pick your target, win. Right there.
Right, it was good.
Good putt. See why you guys played so well.
Pickle has his routine.
Yeah, you're good.
Excellent.
Good putt.
Good pace.
As we know, it's slow. So that putt there came up well short. Didn't go through his routine. Just stepped up and hit it again. That's how we preach about, the brain is stronger than the body.
Unless you're an Ohio State fan.
If you're an Ohio State fan. Next on deck. Everything we talked about, I would read it. I've already read the grain. Coming a little into from the right. We'll slow up the hill. We're having a tough time with the putt today.
Joe, should I talk? I think you were lined up way left.
Way left.
Okay.
Yesterday,
See, remember to pick your spots.
he did.
Alignment-
He's
alignment
a
is
great
huge.
putter, and I
I'm
wound up
sitting here,
not saying
honestly,
win.